We made it to the Uwharrie Trail, and we're going north.
There it is, folks. Good good trail markers, trail signage. So basically, it's called Dusty Level Road. That's what we drove in on. It's gravel, but any vehicle can be on it. It's very smooth. Any car can drive on it. Yates Place is just right here's an old sign behind Ethan there. That's a really old sign for it in yellow. On the other side of it, there's marked better. It's about a half mile, it says. See here, I'll get out of the way of my shadow, but it says about a half mile, marked in yellow. So right there, that's the Yates Place spur trail. So half mile roughly hike to the Uwharrie Trail. We're going northbound to 109 Trailhead, and then we'll come back down to here again. We will be coming across a shelter. Crystal's Place is off of this section. Anybody can use it. It's named after somebody named Crystal that worked with a nonprofit organization, and it's after her. She's I think an assistant director or something for one of the local nonprofit organizations that does a lot of trail work and trail maintenance out here. So there's a few streams. Uwharrie Branch, we're going to be seeing it. It parallels this trail some, and we'll be crossing it. And then a old historic road runs through not far from the 109 Trailhead. The road that connected Troy to Uwharrie, remnants of that road runs about 100 yards in the woods from the 109 Trailhead. We'll come across that. So stay tuned. We'll show you the shelter, Crystal's Place. We'll show you Uwharrie Branch and the old historic roadbed that used to connect Troy to Uwharrie. But you won't have a lot of people out here. It's quiet. That's why we like it. And you can see behind him there. It's a beautiful day. The leaves are changing. It's just beautiful out here. Birds chirping. We like a quiet, peaceful hike. That's why we come out here. And our goal here for the next few months is to finish up the Uwharrie Trail totally. We only have a few more trips out here to complete it. So yeah, check our other videos out. Our playlist of Uwharrie Forest. I have all the sections. They'll be in our description too, of each trailhead that we've accessed. So that's another advantage of section hiking, is we're hitting all the trailheads, and some of the lesser known ones as well, just because we're out for a day hike. And again, it's so much better than state parks just because of the fact that you're in nature and you can actually get away from everybody and everything. Nice clearing right through there too. Look at that. Dang. And there's your white markers indicating the famous historic Uwharrie Trail. And here's a clearing, a beautiful spot to camp right here on the trail. Nice stone fire pit. Beautiful area. Hey, that's a nice wide area, isn't it, to camp?
Open.
And in the near future, we're planning on celebrating our Uwharrie Trail completion by doing a camping, one-night camping at West Morris Mountain campground, they call it. It's just no water source or nothing, just kind of out there. There's a lot of Bigfoot stories and sightings from there, and we're going to do a night camping there in the near future to celebrate our completion of the Uwharrie Trail. So stay tuned to our channel for that, and we're going to see if we can get into Camp 11 out there, the famous one that has been used to get the thermal squeaky image of the Bigfoot. Dusty level roads up here, more signage. So we're about 2.9 miles from the 109 Trailhead. And right here is Dusty Level Road. Uwharrie Trail crosses right over it. See, it's smooth gravel. There's nothing to it. Any vehicle can be on it. You'll drive on this to access Yates Place. And the trail goes that way, southbound, this way, northbound. There's your Uwharrie Trail sign. See, we ain't lying, we here. Some old signage up here, let's check it out. These are very old signs. Old road sign for Dusty Level Road. Back then they had road numbers. I don't know if you can see that or not. It says road something 46, 1146. It's growing up with a tree. See if I can get it better. Old sign. Road 1146. What you got over here? This is another old Uwharrie Trail sign. That's an old one. It's got Uwharrie Trail, Highway 109, about 3 miles. Road 1134. And road 1306 is 11 miles away. The road 1134 in the middle there is 9 miles away. That's a really old sign. What we found out is most people do hike, through hike the Uwharrie Trail going south to north. Seems to be the most easiest route. And the hardest route would be north to south, based on elevations and more climbing involved going north to south. So, guys, we only have about, like I say, 2 more trips out here. We'll have this thing completed. So today is about a 5-mile hike, 5.5 miles, and we'll have this complete, this section completed. Another old camp right here on the trail. You can camp anywhere out here. Fire ring, nice little spot. And we'll keep on trucking it. All right, so we're gonna cut in right here. We're on the Uwharrie Trail course going northbound. We came across there's a stream off to the side there that runs along the trail, but there's also a old, I don't know if it's a little roadbed or what, but it runs all the way up that way, but it's not part of the trail. And on this side, it comes off and cuts off this way. You can see it pretty defined. It's wide, but it continues to go up and over. So there's an old roadbed or something through here. Don't know much about it, but it's not that far. We've been on the trail only maybe a mile, if that, so far. But anyway, as we find other stuff, we'll cut in and show it to you. Bigfoot, like I say, a lot of these guys come out here and investigate it. You know, Hellbent Holler has and different ones, but over the years. All right, we're here. It rained slightly a little bit last night, so everything's damp, but you come through the woods here, not many people's traveled, and we find a rock laying on the trail on top of leaves. So you ask yourself this question, it leaves one to believe it's on top of the leaves. We just found it here on the trail. It just had to be on the trail. It could have been kicked maybe by somebody's foot, but not many people are out on this trail today. I don't know. Or did something throw it overnight and it land here? And as you know, there's no real animals we know of that can throw an object. But it's just odd that this is laying on top of the leaves fresh. A stone. Just something to think about. Let me follow anything. All right, folks, this is an unnamed stream that runs through. We're going to go ahead and cross it. This is not Uwharrie Branch, as far as I know. It's just a stream before we get there to Uwharrie Branch. And Uwharrie Branch typically just runs through the forest into Richardson Creek, well, best we can tell. But it's got water in it now because it's fall. But I'm sure in the summer this dried all up. But that's a little stream crossing you'll do. And then we're going to climb up. We've already gone down in the valley. Now we're going to climb back up a ridge line, and we'll get back to you in just a little bit.
We found the Crystal's Place trail. We're going to walk up there and check it out.
It's right up there. It looks like an old roadbed through here that runs through. That tree fell back there. but definitely some sort of a roadbed ran all the way through here. You'll find a lot of that in Uwharries. So yeah, this is going to be Crystal's place. It's only 2 shelters in the Uwharrie Forest. This one's the newest one. I don't think it's been open for a couple years. I don't know if 21 sounds right or not, or 22. But the other one is on Eagle's Nest Shelter. The Scouts built it and helped maintain it. It's on, what's the name of it? What? Joe Moffett Trailhead. It's a really mile hike, maybe mile and a half hike to it. It's the spot that has the 180-degree views. Oh, what's the name of that? Do you know the name of it?
Little Long Mountain.
Little Long Mountain. I could not remember for a second. That's a beautiful hike, and that's very popular. That's where that shelter is, and that's already on our channel. We've been there several times over the years. Excellent spot to view come any season. And then this is the old roadbed or something that used to run through here. A lot of old roadbeds, forest roads, logging roads, different things. Very historic lands. That's why you need to respect it. Pack in, pack out. So we'll hit you up when we get to the shelter. It's not a far walk at all. It's a side trail. It's probably under half a mile. Clear, see? Nice, wide. And it's gonna be right over in there. But yeah, the first videos that came out of this place when the shelter was built was before they had signs for it too. It was like secret shelter in the Uwharrie Forest. But no, it was never meant to be a secret. So it's meant to be shared. It's meant to make memories. And it's meant to be used and with care and love. So feel free to do that. And just take care of it, sweep it out, do your part. And we're approaching the trail. I don't know if anybody's here using it or not. Probably not this time of day. We're 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I have a sign to show you guys right here. That's why I haven't stopped rolling. I know y'all are tired looking at my pretty face, but this is one that one of our recent students probably put out. They graduated from these schools, you know, and just they do a wonderful, they mean good though. There you go. Now, if you use a mirror, it might show up correct. But no, I like the way it is, honestly, truly I do. I think it's cool. So, there's probably a story behind it too. So, you can, I'm out of shape. You can do a headstand upside down. But, or is it like a portal above us? You can see it, you know, when you come down. I don't know, man. Some weird stuff that happens in the Uwharrie Forest. But check it out. Right over there. Whoa. There you have it, Crystal's Place. Dedicated to the beacon of the Uwharries, Crystal Kaufman. Uwharrie Branch Shelter, a project of the Three Rivers Land Trust and Uwharrie Trailblazers, January of 22. And special thanks to those folks that contribute to it. And there's even got a shovel that people can use out here. As long as you put it back, that's in a broom. And he's up in there. What do you think, buddy? Nice. And then thing for your shoe to clean it off. And then at the top, I like that little decoration too. It says Crystal's Place. It's very nice. So
it is nice, man.
It's got a logbook and some toilet paper. We'll write something in the logbook. There's little knickknacks hanging. Nice little porch. Little bench out there. So hey, we got to experience Crystal's Place shelter, and it was January 22. Shelters are kind of cool. We don't have a lot in Uwharrie, so just like I said, just two. Feel free to use it now on Appalachian Trail, other places where you got a lot more traffic. Shelters aren't necessarily the best places to go. It would be the last place you want to go. Well, do your own research. But when you got a lot of traffic, Appalachian Trail and different ones like that, you have a lot of people staying in shelters, and what do they do? Leaving behind crumbs and things, and there's always mice at those shelters, and you have to watch. If you're sharing them with a bunch of people, because it's public shelters, then you can catch sicknesses from other people too. So a lot of people don't use shelters on the Appalachian Trail. But here in Uwharrie, a lot less people. It's probably fine to use it if you need to. So technically, if you're in shape, we've been told, if you're in shape, I've done the math, I can't do it yet. I can't do it. Start at one end of the Uwharrie Trail. You can do a whole hike through by using these two shelters only. And you're gonna do your mileage. You're gonna hike south and north. You're gonna do day one hike from the 24/7 Trailhead, which we haven't documented that one yet, to this place, sleep, get up the next day, hike all the way to Lulong Mountain, sleep in that shelter, and then the next day, finish up your trail. That's a lot of mileage though in 3 days, but 2 nights in shelters. So you can do it without having to drag out your tents and your hammocks and things. But let us know what you think of this shelter, guys. We'll try to get a few more pictures of it, but yeah. We're gonna write in the logbook real quick.
Over here, we got a gutter, I guess, that drips water into this bucket when it rains.
So you got the front gutter runs along, and if you want, it's got a drop off right here. And then, yep, you got your water source here that you could have. That's a really cool thing out here, this shelter. We like it. Y'all did a good job out here with it. We're not staying in it overnight, but it's got one window too on the this side of it.
Yellow shutters.
Tell you what, man, that's just nice. And then to the side is the picnic table. And fire pit.
That's the wood ready to go too.
Yeah, somebody needs to learn to pick a can up on the trash, folks. Wood pile. What in the world is this? Oh, look what we found out here. What is this?
An ancient.
Some kind of old. I don't know what that is. Something, some kind of motors parts?
No idea.
What do y'all think of that rusty
Metal thing.
pieces of?
It's just metal.
See? What, it's got, what is that?
I ain't seen nothing like that before.
I don't know what that is. So what do you think of this place?
It's pretty cool. It's a nice shelter. A little out of the way.
Yeah. So there you have it, folks. Crystal's Place. Let us know what y'all think of this place, and that old engine part or something out here. Let us know what that is. We're going to stop it for now, and then as we walk toward 109, there's a few more things we might come across, and then we'll wrap it back up at Yates Place after we're done hitting 109. Uwharrie Branch. Crystal's Place shelter, also known the Uwharrie Branch shelter after this little branch. So this is what you call Uwharrie Branch, and it runs through this area. Now I'm going to climb up on these rocks and go across myself. Hopefully not fall. Oh. There you have it, folks. So the Uwharries are full of ups and downs and crossings, so there's nothing flat about it. Some people use it as a training area too, to get in shape for the bigger runs. So if you haven't done the Uwharrie Trail, we recommend it. Get out here and explore yourself. A lot of people say, oh, there's nothing to see. Well, look at our videos. There's plenty to see. You just don't know what you're talking about or what you're looking at. Of course, no waterfalls. But you do got quiet nature, a lot of scenery, birds. And you do got those 2 shelters. And there are places of some magnificent views. And lots of streams and creeks and history. Moonshine pits and old logging roads and historic roads. We're about to see one in a few minutes. We'll show you the old road that linked up Troy to Uwharrie. It's not that far up here. We'll show you that. And not many people know that's what it is. They just walk by and, oh, I don't know what it's nothing to see. You just don't know what you're looking at. So let's go check it out. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get on this side out of the sun, guys. Ethan's going to tell you we come across of a camp, special camp.
Yep. Uwharrie Branch camp. Pretty cool. Right on the river, right on the creek.
Yep. So you have a tree that has a lot of memories built in. People's carved their initials and stuff on the tree. The sun's behind us. A lot of moss has grown over. You can't really see some of it, but that's a long time ago. These are years ago. So people have been carving their initials on these beech trees. Beech trees you're going to find in water areas, but the sun is kicking bright right now. But I'm just going to look. This one's been built a long time. You got your stone, nice stones to sit on. But you can see the back of this big rock here has been laid up, right? The camera don't do justice though. But you can kind of tell, get an idea like that. And then there it is. Nice stone fire pit. It's actually pretty big. So that's a good camp. One of them out here near Uwharrie Branch. Beautiful area. A lot of history out here. Personally, I don't have a problem with people carving their names on a tree or something. We're going to keep trucking it a little further up, and we should be at there's some rock outcropping we'll come to here shortly, and then we'll be close to the 109 Trailhead. Always let us know if you know some secrets out here. Put them in the comments. This is it. We made it up, buddy. Right here, Cedar Creek. So we're near the 109 Trailhead at this point. So this is Cedar Creek. And why should you continue watching? I might fall in. So we just crossed over Cedar Creek, and 109 Trailhead's up here. We're going to show you that. And then stay tuned, because we found the road up bed back here that used to connect Uwharrie to Troy. We'll show you that briefly on the way back to Yates Place.
Found a drainage tunnel. Old drainage tunnel. Yeah, we walked up here and there's a road.
I don't know where the old road would have been, but this don't look, I don't know if this is it or what, but there's a lot of drainages out here. Trenches.
Strange area.
This looks like almost an old road, doesn't it? Cicada. What's that called again? Cicada? someone stole the sign that was here. Again, we got too many winners out here.
The sign's right down there.
But there's another one down here. Maybe they moved it. But check this out. We're at the 109 Trailhead. We are going to, this is the old sign. One of the original old signs. It just says Highway 109. You can barely read it. We're going to hit you up in the parking lot at 109. 109 is across the road. We'll get there and we'll show you what that trailhead looks like. All right, folks, we're at the 109 Trailhead. Mission complete today. A lot of people are out on this fall Saturday. A lot of people use this trailhead to camp. So what'd you think so far?
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Here, check it out. We got people
Busy, bro.
Very nice trailhead. You can come in and out. You can come in and out right there or back here. Sun's back that way, so we want to show y'all the 109 Trailhead. That's where we left off in our last video. We went from here to the historic Bigfoot hotspot, West Moores Mountain, and we filmed some up in that camp area. So on the way back, we'll hit that one road that we told y'all about. We'll show you that, and then we'll wrap it up back at Yates and do our close for this section. Hope you enjoyed it. Give us a like and subscribe, but we'll wrap it up officially at Yates when we're back and show you that one as well, that trailhead better. Okay? What I'm standing on top of here is a flat area that goes toward Uwharrie one side and Troy the other. This we think is the old road bed that connected Uwharrie to Troy, best we could tell, because that drainage is below it, and on top it's kind of flat, and that was the main connector to Uwharrie and Troy. They ran straight through here in the Uwharrie Forest a long time ago. Kind of interesting find. I know you probably can't see. I'll try to stay on top here. I'll grab this camera real quick. You can kind of see that way. It's kind of flat going through the woods there. Not so much this way because it's grown up, but it would keep going all the way down that way and just back that way. Interesting find. You wouldn't really know it with your own eyes just walking through and hiking because you don't know what you're looking at, but that's the best we can tell. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we're gonna make our way back toward Yates Place and close off at Yates. Wow, we made it back at Yates Camp. We're being quiet because there's a lot of people camping out tonight. So give us a like, subscribe. The next adventure will be probably the next section of Uwharrie, further down south. We're trying to finish this thing up, but yeah, share, like stuff, subscribe, and hit us up in comments if you know some other cool things about this place. But check it out. That's Yates Place. So anyway, we're going to close it off and catch you on the next adventure, guys. You want to say bye to them?
Yep. Goodbye.